Good evening to all and welcome to the session. Before we go to the actual session, I would like to talk about the new batches. These batches are from top educators, top batches starting from 8th December. What are these batches? Quick look. Team All Stars SSC, CGL, and CHSL 2021-22 exams. Then we have this batch SSC CPO 2021 exam, Set Brahmastra batch for banks and SSC, all government exams, complete batch on general studies, all SSC 2021 exams. Ask a doubt by Unacademy. This goes with those who take the subscription. And this is something very important. Test series for SSC aspirants. All these are free. You don't have to pay. Please go through the days and the time slots. Very useful. A raise hand feature also goes with those who take the subscription. This is over. These are the subscription offers. If you use my referral code Murthy10, you get 10% discount. All set, let's crack it. Now we'll go to the actual session. But before we do that, give me a second. Let us start with a nice quote. What is today's quote? Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. You have to learn constantly. That is very important. So, based on that, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Today, because of this competitive world, information is the most important product. We have to learn all the time. We all should remember today what is important. Lifelong learning is very important. We all should become lifelong learners. That is very important. Good evening to all. Let us go to the session. Today I have brought questions from 2018 SSC Tier-2 actual questions, and today and tomorrow grammar based. After that, 2 days vocabulary based, and the fifth day grammar and reading comprehension skill. Please have a look at the first question. And what I suggest, read the instructions. You see the instructions in green. Please read the instruction, then you try to attempt the question. That's a suggestion from my side. Please read. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. Good evening, good evening. So, where is the error? Why should always we have to wait for her to join us? No one has responded. I see Shivam says 1 3. Let one more student respond. Only one student has responded. Why should we have to wait for her to join us? Imagine we don't have this always. Imagine. Then the sentence seems perfect. But this is based on the adverb of frequency always. There's an important rule. No, no, there's an error in the third part. Nothing wrong with the second part, the first part, the second part, the third part. Here there is a problem. What is that problem? Why should we always have to? Correct sentence. Why should we always have to? Listen very carefully. Have to is a helping verb. Usually, you have to use the adverbs of frequency after the helping verbs. She is always late. Is a helping verb after that always. But two helping verbs take adverbs of frequency before them. One is have to or has to. The other one, she always used to go there. What is a second adverb, a helping verb that takes adverbs of frequency before used to? You have to remember these two helping verbs: have to or has to, third person singular, used to. Usually adverbs of frequency. They are used after the helping verbs, but two helping verbs take before them: have to and used to. So this question is based on that. Why should we always have to wait? Always should come, it should be before have to. That's a very good question. Not easy to answer if you're not aware of the rule. Choose the most appropriate option to change the narration, direct, indirect, of the given sentence. Any question based on speech, first you have to look at the reporting verb. You have to check whether it is in past or present or which tense it is in. It is in past, reporting verb. Then the tenses change to a corresponding past tense. You have committed a cardinal sin. Which tense is this? Present perfect tense. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Based on that, I have committed, ruled out. Will be committing, ruled out. I am committing, ruled out. Only one option is in past perfect. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Based on that, what is the answer? First option is the answer. The priest told me that I had committed a cardinal sin. If you are good at tenses, 1 second you can answer. Choose the most appropriate option to change the voice, active and passive, form of the given sentence. Two children were shot dead. First, you have to make out which tense is this. This is past tense, but passive voice. They were shot dead by a psychopath during the California Music Festival. So, two children were shot dead by a psychopath. You have to start with a psychopath. Here, verb being goes with continuous tense is not correct, or you cannot change past to present, and you have to start with a psychopath. Only two options are there. During the California Music Festival was shooting, not at all correct. A psychopath shot dead two children during the California Music Festival. Answer is the third option, a fourth option. A psychopath shot dead two children. Two children were shot dead. So past tense, passive voice, given sentence. And fourth option is the same sentence in same idea in active voice. Question number 4. Choose the most appropriate option to change the narration, direct, indirect, of the given sentence. Her mother said, again the reporting verb is in past, we must have a party to celebrate your promotion. Her mother, your promotion. Then you have to look for her promotion. All the four options you have: her promotion. Her mother said that they must have a party. We changes to they. She is not correct. They should. No, you don't use should. And they would be having not correct. So what is the answer? Her mother said that they must have a party to celebrate her promotion. No, not the fourth option. It should be the first option. They would be having a party. Why should we use a would be having? You cannot use a verb in ing form. No, no, this is an easy one. You can't go off the track. Listen very carefully. We must have a party. You cannot use a verb in ing form. Based on that, had been planning, they would be having, not at all acceptable. Then you have to look at either the first option or the third option. Third option is not correct. What is the reason? You cannot change the reporting verb, the tense of the reporting verb. Said, it should be said. You cannot change it to says. That means you are left with only one option, that is the first option. As simple as that. And this is based on the helping verb, must. You have to recollect the functions of must. It has two functions. One, it is used to express an obligation imposed by the speaker or personal obligations. And the second one, it is used to convey the idea that something is compulsory. Choose the most appropriate option to change the voice form of the given sentence. Somebody feeds the stray dog daily. Somebody feeds the stray dog. Somebody subject feeds verb the stray dog object. Start with the stray dog. Feeds is fed. Has fed present perfect, not correct. Was fed past tense, not correct. Is fed, hold that one. Will be fed future, not correct. So what is the answer? The stray dog is fed daily by somebody. The stray dog is fed daily by somebody. Answer is the third option, and it is in related to present tense. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there is no improvement required, select no improvement. This is the underlying part. She is a very good sprinter. Sprinter, it goes with track and field runner. I can't run as fast as she does. If you think that is not correct, you have to choose one of the options. I can't run like she is doing. I can't run as she doing. I can't run as she do. Very good. Shivam, first one to respond, he has got it right. Here, I cannot run as fast as she does. Absolutely no problem. Perfect. No improvement is the answer. Very good. You guys got it right. Balu Nayak, Shivam, Madhav, and Ganesh. Please go to question number 7. First, you read the instructions. I'm reading, uh, identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. She is a great cook, has her own blog on YouTube, and was followed by 1 lakh viewers. An easy one reading you should be able to answer, and it is based on what? Seventh one, no one has answered. She is a great cook, has her own blog on YouTube, and was followed by 1 lakh viewers. More than 20 seconds, the lag. Nagma has got it. Oh, no, no. Balu Naik has got it right. Madhav has got it right. Bharat, Shivam, and Ganesh. Here, she is a great cook, present tense. She has her own blog, present tense, possession, and was followed. Two verbs are in present. Context talks about facts. Then you cannot use a verb in the past. Was followed is not correct. It should be is followed. As simple as that. The question is based on parallel expression. All the clauses should be in present tense. An easy one, provided you have to read carefully, meticulously. Choose the most appropriate option to change the narration of the given sentence. My uncle said, reporting verb is in past. I have missed should change to he had missed. But here it's a little tricky. Namaste. Who is this? Nitin. Good evening. Just my luck, but you have to understand the context. I have missed the bus again. And you have to look for past perfect. Had missed, and he is once again lucky to miss. No, he is unlucky as he has missed, not correct. Here, the context talks about just my luck. It means what? My bad luck. Because he missed the bus. Then you cannot use a second option. My uncle said he was lucky as he had missed the bus again. Does not make any sense whatsoever. No, 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 no. How come? Please listen very carefully. Context, just my luck. I have missed the bus again. Exclamation could be positive, could be negative. But missing the bus is not positive, it is negative. My uncle exclaimed that he was unlucky as he had missed the bus again. First option is the answer. My uncle said he was lucky as he had missed the bus again. How can it be lucky? The word lucky does not go with the context. I hope you guys have got it. Those who have chosen the second option, no, it is the first option. Unlucky is a key word. No problem. That's why I said this question is based on contextual awareness. Choose the most appropriate option to change the narration. Kiran said, I will reach partner tomorrow morning. Said reporting verb is in past, will changes to would, tomorrow changes to the next day. Will ruled out, will ruled out, will ruled out. 1 second you get the answer. Not more than a second, perhaps 2 or 3 seconds. Kiran said that she would reach partner the next morning. Got it. See, some questions are based on the context. Based on grammar, easy to answer. Based on context, you got to be careful. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. The Prime Minister holding is an important meeting to review the security and safety of doctors working in government hospitals. An easy one should not be a problem. One reading, you should be able to make out where the error is. The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister holding is or is holding? The Prime Minister is holding the important meeting to review the security and safety of doctors working in government hospitals. Holding is not correct. The PM is holding something. Which tense is that? Present continuous. Question is based on present continuous tense. Choose the most appropriate option to change the narration of the given sentence. The airline official said, we are extremely sorry, present tense changes to past. The flight has been delayed, present perfect passive voice, changes to past perfect passive voice. The airline official announced, you can say that. The airline is not correct. They are extremely not correct. They were extremely sorry that the flight had been delayed. Past tense, past perfect passive voice. Hold that one. We are extremely not correct. So, what is the answer here? Present changes to past. Present perfect passive voice changes to past perfect passive voice. Based on that answer is the third option. Easy, should not be a problem. What is this KGF? What is this? Oh, looks like we have a problem. Please ignore and focus on the questions. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there is no improvement required, select no improvement. If you wishes to participating, you don't have to go beyond that. Easy to answer. 1 second you can answer. Yes. If you wish to participate, they have given the options as well. You don't need more than a few seconds to answer this. If you wish to participate, it is based on infinitive, the basic form of a verb. Easy to answer. Choose the most appropriate option to change the voice form of the given sentence. Popular monuments will be kept. Which tense is this? Future tense. Active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. Then you have to look for future tense active voice. They had kept past perfect. They are keeping present continuous. They will keep. They will be keeping future continuous. It should be. They will keep popular monuments open till 9 p.m. Answer is the third option. I think more than 20 seconds today. 13. Now I see your response. Easy. As I said, so many questions you can answer if you're good at tenses. So many questions, they become so easy. And imagine all these questions are from 2018 SSC CGL Tier 2. In my opinion, these are very easy questions. So far, so good. They are so easy. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. Last evening, my friend tells me the funny joke that I have ever heard. Yes, here it is. Last evening goes into past. Then you cannot use present tense. Last evening, my friend told me the funny joke or the funniest joke that I have ever heard. Tells is not correct, it should be told. It is based on past tense. Because you have last evening. Time phrases are very important. I have been telling you guys. When you read a sentence, try to look for the time phrase. Once you see the time phrase, it becomes so easy to spot the error. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there is no improvement required, select no improvement. You have been so unwell. How are you feeling now? Yes, yes, tier 2, grammar part. Yes, Balu Nayak, one particular shift. You have been so unwell. How you feeling now? Grammatically, that is not correct. How are you feeling now? How do you feel now? How are you feeling now? This is not correct. There is no verb. You is feeling. You are feeling. How you are feeling? No. It's a question. How are you feeling now? Because there's a question. How you are feeling, if there's a clause, I don't know how you are feeling. I wonder how you are feeling. But here it's only one question. How are you feeling now? Answer is a fourth option. It has to be in interrogative form. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there is no improvement required, select no improvement. I'm going to see a play tomorrow evening. 16, second option. Who is this Bharat? Let others also respond. Yes, Balu Naik also says, I'm going to see a play tomorrow evening. Nothing wrong with this sentence. Answer is no improvement. But here you have to recollect. In English, if you want to express future actions, there are five ways. How many? Five. By using will, by using shall, by using going to. It expresses a future action as well as an intention. By using present continuous tense plus time in future. And by using future continuous tense. I will come tomorrow. I shall come tomorrow. I'm going to come tomorrow. I'm coming tomorrow. I will be coming tomorrow. They all talk about future actions that you have to recollect. Choose the most appropriate option to change the narration of the given sentence. Rita said, I'm not feeling well. Said, reporting verb in past. I'm not feeling well, present continuous changes to past continuous. Rita said that she was not feeling well. Will is not correct. Is not correct. I am not. So what is the answer over here? 1 second you can make out. Answer is the first option. Looks like Balu, you're surprised. Your question, are these tier 2? Yes, these are tier 2 questions. But imagine, today I have brought 30 questions. Total how many questions? Tier 2. Please answer my question. It is not tier, it is tier 2, not tier 2. SSC CGL tier 2. How many questions? 200 questions. Of these 200 questions, perhaps these are easy questions. It doesn't mean that the paper was easy. Do you understand what I say? Sometimes you may get all tough questions, and sometimes you may get 20, 30 easy questions. But still, how many are there? 170. After getting, after looking at all the 200 questions, then you can say easy paper, tough paper. At this stage, you cannot say. I hope it's clear. So far, so good. I do agree. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there is no improvement required, select no improvement. When I was a child, I do not like going out to play in the park. Thank you. This is easy. When I was a child, that goes into past context. Then you cannot use a second clause in present. Even that clause should be in the past. Based on that, did not like, don't likes. Look at this combination. And did not like the common error. Past tense, you cannot use the verb in the past form. It should be in the basic form. Without to, that is bare infinitive. Based on that, when I was a child, I did not like going out to play in the park. Thank you very much. Who is this? Thanks a lot. Goswami. Goswami, thank you very much. I have taken your name. Fine. Now, let us, once it is enough, Goswami, no need to say so many times. Please focus on the questions. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there is no improvement required, select no improvement. My guest doesn't want it to eat. An easy one should not be a problem. Oh, Balu has answered within no time. But Balu, that is not the answer, Balu. What is the reason? Don't wants, that cannot be. Didn't wanted, common error, cannot be. And definitely doesn't is not right. So fourth option is ruled out. My guests, here they were not hungry after the party. Context goes into past context. What is the subject? My guests, third person plural, and did not want to eat. Answer should be the first option. My guests didn't want to eat anything since they were not hungry after the party. Perfect. Sometimes you got to be a little careful. Easy question, but don't try to answer hastily. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there's no improvement required, select no improvement. Please switch on all the lights in the room as it is getting very dark now. Please switch on all the lights in the room as it is getting very dark now. You cannot use the first option as it was getting. But here, please switch on. It is getting, not it was getting. It will get, when it will get, not at all correct. So what is the answer? Very good. Bharat has got it right. Answer is no error. It is getting dark, so please switch on the lights. And no improvement. It has to be in present, not in past. Choose the most appropriate option to change the voice form of the given sentence. By how many people were you helped in your time of difficulty? By how many people were you helped? So it is in past tense passive voice. You have to find out past tense active voice. And obviously, you have to start with how many people. Every option you have how many people. This is, now read it carefully. How many people helped you in your time of difficulty? Seems right. Were you helping? Meaning changes. Are you helped? This is also not acceptable. In your time of difficulty, how many people were you helped by? This is also in passive voice. No, no, this is already in passive. We have to look for active. How many people helped you in your time of difficulty? Answer is the first option. Please listen very carefully. By how many people were you helped? It is in passive voice and past tense. You have to look for past tense active voice. How many people helped you in your time of difficulty? Answer is obviously the first option. Choose the most appropriate option to change the voice form of the given sentence. Nobody told me Vanita was unwell. Was unwell, this is one clause. Nobody told me, another clause. There are two clauses. You cannot use the word being. What is the reason? Being goes with continuous tenses. Here it is not a continuous tense. Nobody told me. How does it change to passive voice? I was not told by anybody. Hold this one. Nobody told me, again, active voice. Nobody tells me. These are ruled out. What is the answer? I was not told by anybody that Vanita was unwell. Answer is the second option. Nobody told me. I was not told by anybody. And you have to make a note of nobody changes to anybody. This also goes with sentence improvement. If there's no improvement required, select no improvement. When Veena returned to India, she had to get used driving on the left. In the US or many European countries, it is on the right. Exactly, nobody to anybody. So it is different. It's quite opposite. Here it is on right, over there it is on the left. I think it is. It talks about here we have to keep to the left. Over there they have to keep to the right. So what is the answer? When Veena returned to India, she had to get used to drives, get used to driving on the left, getting used to not correct. So what is the answer? Second option is the answer. When Veena returned to India, she had to get used to driving on the left, get used to driving, get used to running, get used to reading, get used to learning. Here the verb is in ing form, but it is used as a noun. Then what is a word for that? We use the word gerund. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. The birth of a girl bring great joy to Neha's family. The birth, no problem. Of a girl, no problem. To Neha's family, no problem. So where is the error? 24. Bolonite, there's nothing wrong with the third part. This sentence talks about the birth of a girl, already over. Context is about past. Based on that, we cannot say bring, we have to say brought. The birth of a girl brought great joy to Neha's family. No, no, already over. Why should we use present? Already over. The birth of a girl brings, no need to use present tense, past tense. The birth of a girl brought great joy to Neha's family. Context should be in the past, not present. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. This summer, I have met down a lot of interesting people. Neha's family, nothing wrong with that. Someone's family. Yes, yes. No problem, no error. That's a good doubt. I appreciate. Nothing wrong in absolutely no problem. This summer, this summer I have met down. Will you say I have met? This summer we don't know over, not over. Incomplete, then you can use present perfect. This summer means not over. So nothing wrong with I have met, but we cannot use the word down. Based on that, answer is the second part, there is an error. This summer, and this is important, whenever we use adverbs of time that indicate incomplete, incomplete time period, then we have to use present perfect tense. I have met a lot of interesting people. Down should not be there. Choose the most appropriate option to change the voice form of the given sentence. Don't take the coastal road during monsoons. It is in present tense. Don't take the coastal road during monsoons. You are not taking, not correct. You will not take, not correct. Coastal road is not being taken. Only continuous tense we use the word being. What are you left with? I know, I know. Coastal roads should not be taken. You should not take coastal road. Coastal roads should not be. I think here it is roads. Coastal roads should not be taken during monsoons. Answer is the fourth option. Choose the most appropriate option to change the voice form of the given sentence. The team manager is examining the documents of all the players. Any sentence in the continuous form, you have to look for the word being. You don't see the word being here. Being is here. You don't see in the third option. You don't see in the fourth option. So, what is the answer? Only one option has the word being. That is the answer. The documents of all the players are being examined by the team manager. The team manager is examining something. Something is being examined by the team manager. Easy to answer. One word, look for one word. That is the answer, only one option. Choose the most appropriate option to change the narration of the given sentence. He asked me if I would like to take that apartment on rent from the next day. Here you have to look, would, you have to look for, this is in indirect speech. Direct speech, actual statement, you have to look for will and tomorrow, from tomorrow. And here asked, reporting verb is in past, said changes to asked. Would is ruled out, would is ruled out. Oh, how come all? Let me see. Would you have taken? No. Would you have taken? Would you like to take this apartment on rent from tomorrow? So here, will, would, that does not come into picture. What is the reason? Would you like to have? Would plus like to, that cannot be changed. Based on that, would you like to take this apartment on rent only next day? That is a clue for you. From tomorrow, he said to me. Answer is the third option. Liking is not correct. I hope you guys got it. Question number 28, third option. 29. Identify the segment in the sentence which contains a grammatical error. I won't be here next week as I'm going to Mumbai to a conference. This goes with common errors. Where is the error? Nothing wrong with as I'm going. As here used to express the reason. There are four conjunctions: because, since, as, for. They are used to express a reason. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with the fourth option. Yes, there is an error in the third part. I won't be here next week. No problem. As I'm going to Mumbai. No problem. To a conference is not correct. Here, for a conference. Here it should be for a conference. It is not to, it should be for. I will not be, nothing wrong with that. I won't be here next week. Why? I'm going to Mumbai for what? For a conference, not to a conference. Here the preposition is not to, it should be for. Going for something. Going to attend a conference, correct. But going to conference, not correct. Going there for a conference. The last one for today. Today, I think we have done not even quarter past 8. Identify the best way to improve the underlying part of the given sentence. If there is no improvement required, select no improvement. My daughter fell asleep while she been reading. Not at all acceptable. While she been reading, not acceptable. While she is reading, but here fell asleep, past. Then you cannot use the verb in present. No improvement ruled out. While she was reading. Whenever she was reading, again not correct. While she was reading, she fell asleep. It's a combination of past tense plus past continuous. Yes. That's all for today from this session. I would like to know your score. 30 questions, actual paper. I'm sure many students must have got 25 plus. If not 20 plus expected score. Easy, all the questions, almost all of them, easy questions. I'm launching a few courses on Academy platform, SSC stream, in the month of December, and English basics course for SSC, CHSL, and CGL on December 8th. 200 rules and advanced grammar course, 8th December. Descriptive English course, most probably 15th. If not, I will be informing. Word power made easy, haven't decided the date yet. Preposition combinations course, haven't decided the date yet. If you want to take the subscription, do remember use my referral code Murthy10. And my profile name is Venkata Korlapati, SSC stream, not bank stream. And if you use my referral code Murthy10, you get 10% discount. Every day, free classes are there on Unacademy platform, special classes, free classes 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and every day one particular concept. Tomorrow it is going to be 200 rules. Thank you very much. Good night.